Hey everybody, it's Paul Gough here. Welcome again from Celebration. Today I want to talk to you about what should you do with your time when you are stepping back from patient care. It's an equally big of an opportunity as it is often a curse for business owners who step back from patient care. They dream for years about stepping back from seeing 10 or 15 patients a day to ultimately having 5 or 10 hours free, if you like, in their schedule. They've got no patients to see. The problem is, what do you actually do with your time? What do you do with your time to make stepping back from patient care worthwhile? How do you get a return on investment? Because ultimately, if you've had to step back from patient care, then surely you've had to pay somebody to do that for you. If you've had to pay somebody $2,000 a week to do that, or $500 a day, or however much it costs you, what we want is a return on that investment. So how do we get the best out of your time? The biggest challenge that people run into, and certainly this happened to me, is that you, because you have an abundance of time, you end up doing very little, and you look for trivial things to do. You mess around with some Facebook ads, you screw around with Google, and you look at Infusionsoft, and you check in on the schedules, and you hope that the phone calls are coming in, and you just never really feel like you're getting real value for the investment that you've made in replacing yourself as a PT. Now, two things that I think you should be involved in if you are stepping back from patient care. Number one is actually tracking the numbers and find out what the hell is going on. From that dictates the time that you will prioritize and the focus that you will give your attention to. If I know what's going on in the business and I know where the problems are in the business, whether that's arrival rate, whether that's marketing, whether that's sales conversions, if I know what the problems are, I can then start to consider what I should be doing. For example, the next thing that you might need to look at is, do you need to coach your team? Are your team getting the help from you that they need to actually improve the numbers to allow you to grow this business? And a critical question that always needs to be asked, are your team even coachable? Are your team even coachable? Is the people that you have got, or are the people that you've got, do they actually even have the capacity, if you like, or the capability to actually help you to solve your problems? Sometimes, if you've got the wrong people, all of the coaching in the world will not make a difference, which leads you to consider the next aspect that you should be spending your time on, which is hiring. Hiring is such an underestimated, if there is any opportunity to avoid being involved in hiring, most business owners will take it. And it needs to be understood that hiring is not just something that is episodic, that happens when a staff person quits or announces their imminent departure. Hiring is something that should be happening regardless. Right now in your office, somebody is leaving. They just haven't told you. Right now in your office, somebody is the next person that will be leaving. And if you are not ready for it, it is quite simply more for you. Your time must be allocated if you have stepped back from patient care to consider the numbers, work out who needs to be improved so that those numbers improve. And if we can't improve them, work out who you should be hiring next. Add into that some time dedicated to marketing, and we put leads into a business with the right staff who are being coached, and your understanding of things like PVA, conversion ratio, arrival rate, no-show and cancel rate. You start to consider all of those 4 assets, you'll grow a very, very successful business. That is ultimately the job of a business owner, and if you are stepping back from patient care, all of those 4 things, these are the 4 things that I speak about with my clients. These are the 4 things that I've done in my business to ultimately get to the point where I can talk to you from 3,500 miles away and have a business that runs without me. If you're stepping back from patient care, those are the things that you absolutely must consider. And notice, none of them had anything to do with hustle. None of them had anything to do with working harder. None of them had anything to do with likes on Facebook. They are the 4 fundamental aspects of running a real successful business.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/Infusionsoft to find out the exact systems and automation that I use to grow my business without having to be there every day. paulgough.com/Infusionsoft. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this video helpful, please share it out. Thanks so much.